Go into the Tangle. We really need to kill the general. That is high on our priority list. So the lair is basically a requirement. There's a hospital. There's the lair. Okay. I don't mind this layout. I like that we're getting ooh, 2 hero. Oh, we have to skip the second hero shrine for the hospital. Is there a second hospital? No. Okay, so yeah, so it's going to be hero shrine to hospital to resistance encounter to lair to resistance encounter, which will zero out our goodness. Are we going to get 3 academics caches? I think the answer is yes. Ooh, what do we get for that? A whole candle. Wahoo. All right. Well, our path is decided. There is nothing to do but execute on it. And then hopefully be able to get rid of some of the absolute mountain of terrible quirks that have been piled onto us by the Darkest Dungeon gods. Audrey and Sarmenti. I think we go with this one. Slow hand. The Oversprung Pocket Watch. Turn start extra action 60% of the time. 40% of the time get stunned. They changed this, I feel like. Used to be something different, I feel like. Now, the problem we're going to run into is our torch is going to be evaporating due to the loathing. I don't know if I can... Stun is resistible, and Baldwin has a 50% stun resist. What an interesting idea. Hey, rat. Oh, I kind of dig that. I kind of dig that. I'm going to hold off to see if we can get a weapon trinket here in a second, but... I equipped the glimmers. Glimmers equipped.
Chapter 3. Embarrassment of riches.
15% damage from that trinket is really good. I love the flexibility of that.
Years of decadence and financial mismanagement had left the estate in staggering debt. Humiliated and facing eviction, she wandered the empty halls, hurling inebriated indignities at the portrait of the deceased, whose hand had rested so possessively upon her shoulder. A gleam of gold on that painted paw reminded her that his rings were unaccounted for, and must have been buried with him.
We're going grave robbing. Yeah, so I really like the idea of that. I like getting lunge. That's nice. Now, okay, we're going to the hospital. It looks like hospital to resistance encounter. All right, let's do it. I know, guys. I want to too. I want to too, but we need the hospital. We got to get rid of leprosy.
They stand guard even now, deathless and dreaming.
Let's see. So we got harvest here. I'm not going to go lunge quite yet. We will talk about it moving forward, but I'm not going to start out that way. The problem with lunge from my perspective. So I disagree strongly with candles greater than all. That's definitely not the way I'm playing it. We're going to be playing this game for a long time, and the value of candles, well, non-zero, is not going to be our primary goal, especially when it comes to beating the run, which is far more candles than, say, 1 candle. Yes, the grave robber is Deadeye, rat. Remove the taunt. Let's see, you're already extremely dead. So we could probably just blind up one of these guys. Yeah, well, I mean, given that we have Fade to Black, it's not super risky Tenebrae, from my perspective at least. But at the moment, I'm not sure that Lunge is going to be too useful, because we're not Nightsworn. I would love it if we were, but in the absence of being Nightsworn, it's pretty hard to justify going Lunge Pirouette, because that extra damage from stealth is just so good. I'm feeling a little bit like we might be a little slow on this fight, strangely enough. We're already on round 3. I think this guy is 2 turns from lethal. I think we'll be okay, but we're gonna have to forgo some solemnities to make it happen, I think. Yeah, so our leper is a poet leper, so not built for damage dealing. But right now we're just lacking damage trinkets, if I'm being honest. It's true, Tenebrae. We're gonna build towards that. I promise. It's gonna happen. I don't think that it's a good idea to stop generating any value out of the armory key, because it's quite strong and the 15% damage is good for us. Let's see. At this point, only one of them is acting, so I think we have enough taunt. So let's just chop away, get to work on this guy. And then we're hoping Audrey goes fast enough to get a little bit of corpse harvesting, and also I would love a solemnity before this guy goes. All right, very nice.
Cooperation is the key.
We're going to rely on the 5% chance here, but I think the greed is worth it in this case. Actually, we don't even need to, right? Because we get an action with Paracelsus, and I don't care for the heal on the leper. There we go.
Is gone. Let it die.
That's an interesting idea, Yoba. But yeah, I mean, that fight in general is just kind of a slow fight, and we haven't picked up basically any damage trinkets outside of the one that we're currently using on Baldwin, because we don't have a pairing for it. And relationships have been a little slow to come by on this run.
Unites the hopeful.
I grow so weary. Oh, Baldwin. We got 80. That's not great. We'll get a few of the really high impact issues off. Yes, he is a health bonus. That is correct. All right, leprosy be gone. Thank goodness.
No sickness on this pilgrimage.
I think soft probably goes. Torn rotator cuff probably goes. Slow hand probably goes. All right, so let's go through. Soft is a definite. Slow hand is a definite. I don't care too much about minus 10% damage here. Yeah, soft is quite awful. Loud and proud and melodophobic. I think melodophobic and Toon Hummer are very bad together. Yeah, definitely. Soft is one of the worst. Yeah, because of the timing. I think I'm going to get rid of melodophobic. And Torn rotator cuff. It's not doing us any favors.
We need not be defined.
There we go. We went deep, but sometimes that's what you got to do. Spend that money at the hospital. I think they need more options for removing diseases and quirks. I haven't unlocked any of the in items that that help in that process. Neither the wild tea nor the totem, whose name I'm blanking on. Meditative totem? That sounds correct, but we're not super worried about front mortar here, so that resist was a bit of a sad event, but
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
the only way that you can fix disease is with a creature den. There is a creature den item that removes diseases, but that's about it. Shell shock is more aggregate stress potentially, but 4, 8, you're good, you're good. But yeah, very, very few ways to fix disease, unfortunately. And then I'm going to stall out the end of this fight so that we can get some stress healing. Don't care too much about that.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
No big deal. I will actually use Inspiring Tune there, I think, to clean up the leper a little more expediently.
A simple kindness.
This guy's one off lethal, so I'll just give him that good old intimidation shove. Just zero out her stress, why not? Never sleep on any skill that allows you to heal stress whenever you want. It's just so good. Like Solemnity, Dead of Night, insanely beneficial.
Methodical appliance of harm.
Okay, that's all she wrote. Get that stress zeroed out. I'm gonna fish for the crit here, rather than... This guy's already dead. This will be a little bit of goodwill, potentially. So we need a way to benefit from the stealth that we're generating. And I think it's only the final Grave Robber path that's really going to unlock that for us. Gosh, we still haven't gotten any loathing sorted. This is our first pip of loathing removed. Scary. We may get ambushed. Have I used my second glimmer? I have not. Should use that, because it will also free up some space. We need to fight. Okay. Fight and vulnerable. I'll take it. They frenzied.
A slow dissection. An
Nice. Nice combo generation there. For sure. 6. Alright. Penance? Would have been great if they had gone for the penance. We'll light everybody on fire. I didn't really want to use this combo up because Audrey takes such good advantage of combo for generating crits, which is part of what's keeping our stress down. Speaking of adding combo, improved Fade to Black, so good for that. I'll spread out the mitigation effects.
Lethality writ large.
Just get rid of him. I wouldn't mind a nice big hit from this guy to set up a Solemnity. And that was not big enough, but it does mean that we'll be able to... Paracelsus will be able to get the heal. Let's see. There's a bit of a risk that we would have zeroed them out there, but... Torch! Torch! Thank you for the reminder, Rob and Rat. Great minds think alike. We still have time. This guy's not going to die. Unless he rolls really well on this next round. But yes, I always forget. Glimmers, I'm not thinking about them at the moments that I should. Who do we... you can just use it on Baldwin. We have a full turn, so let's fish for some crits. Good job so far, team. And the crit for the kill shot, which, as we know, never heals stress.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the
Ooh,
trail of
yes.
your redemption.
Touching dirges is huge. Love to see that.
The loathing howls.
The loathing howls. And now we've used up our glimmers, which means we can put the clotting powder back on. Now it's time to go face the boss. Now, I'm trying to decide. I might pivot to... no. I mean, I think Baldwin's going to be intimidating to keep the taproot down, and then the rest are just going to be doing their normal thing. But certainly for this fight, we should toss in some extra pushbacks to simplify things. Like maybe that and that. Yeah, we already have some smoke bombs, which I think are good. I think the Fisherman's Net is great for triggering the taproot, and the caltrops are okay. We could put in the thunderclap grenades. That gives us more flexibility. So maybe I'll do that. I really like the thunderclap grenades, so I hate to waste them. 1 versus 2. I don't think the fight's going on that long. Famous last words. We have 1 free pushback a turn, so these are really just gap fillers for if anything wonky happens. And then we'll get 2 loathing removed this way, which will mean that the loathing will only be festering when we get out of here. If we get out of here.
Beware what awaits you inside.
Famous last words. Ooh, elite enemies right off the cuff, eh?
And his loyal lumbering guard. An opportunity
Squandered.
squandered.
Ooh, that resist is a bummer, for sure. The syphilis is among us. Wow, that's a bad timing. Gosh, the options for removing diseases are just so limited. It's very frustrating. I mean, they know how to hurt us, right? And that's all there is to it. Let's see, let's fade to black you since you're going to be hanging around for a bit. Okay, we're going to need to give this guy a little push. It does appear like that is exactly what happened, Rat. I cannot say that I approve. Innie, your message got flagged by YouTube. I will allow it, but it won't show up on screen. Oh, it did show up on screen. Oh, interesting. That's nice. So if I show a message in YouTube Studio, it does still happen. Nice. That's good. Although not the mental image that I was looking for.
Excellent work.
Not the mental image I was looking for.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Get Sarmenti up and operational. Spreading them trinkets around. We're not quite at the point of being able to utilize that. I think just removing that guy is good for business.
But effective. Excellent work.
The crits are coming fast and furious, that's for sure. I think this guy's not dead, so I'm just going to do the small heal. Hey, bear! Give or take, it's just about 5 hours. Maybe like 4 hours and change for a successful run. Hope that is helpful. At least the way I play. I don't know if others are playing significantly faster or slower, but that's been pretty consistent for me. Is in an average stream, I can usually get 1 run done. And usually have a little bit of leftover. I don't like Audrey going early here. It kind of slows down our backline damage.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
Spring thaws.
A brilliant conclusion.
Yes, sluice will also be a modifier on it for sure. 3 to 5 hours for your winning runs, Ryan. That sounds about right to me as well. Yeah, the shorter first region has definitely picked up the pace a tiny bit. I don't mind her taking some hits, honestly. We have a lot of recovery on our Grave Robber. Once we generate some corpses, that is. At the moment, we're a bit on the struggle bus. Gosh, the blight resists. Oh, I guess yeah, hail enemies. Should have checked it. Let's see. I guess we'll keep pushing this guy. The final region, though, I think it got proportionally longer. I'd actually be really curious to see if the average expected number of nodes that you visit changed at all. The impression that I got was that they probably didn't. But that was only my gut feeling, was that basically like they robbed Peter to pay Paul type of thing. And the they probably took like 3 or 4 nodes off the front end and added them to the last one. You know, Bear, it's hard to say. I think that the most recent update was a pretty huge step in the right direction in terms of full-featuredness. But I suspect that there's still some pretty big changes that are coming. One of the big ones that we know is on the list is some adjustments and improvements to the relationship system. I think they're going to do a complete overhaul of that. Yeah, I expected Shamblers to become more common based on the patch notes as a way to generate mastery because they buffed them up. But it doesn't seem like that's the case. I wouldn't be surprised, Tenebrae, if they only made all of the relationships have more pluses and minuses. We'll do that for the potential crit, for the stress healing.
Work continues.
I think I have lost a similar number, so I feel your pain. Nice. That would be quite the overhaul, Rob, for sure. I expect it's going to be something. I think it's going to be pretty drastic. I mean, based on the addition of the Altar of Hope changes, it certainly strikes me like they are probably going like ground up modification to the game. Yeah, I would also say that based on the also Thana, welcome. I think this is the first time that we've seen you around here. Super appreciate you joining the fray. But yeah, the full release on Steam is going to happen in February, and with Darkest Dungeon 1 as a benchmark, they continued feature development very actively after the release. They added quite a few of the heroes, etc. Hey, Blokey, welcome.
Locked in a nightmare slumber.
All right, locked in a nightmare slumber.
Real and imagined.
Yeah, welcome everybody, for sure. I think I will go for the blind here. No blind on our leper is lovely. Also,
A brilliant conclusion.
this is a good turn for withstand though, because you don't actually need this first turn. You don't really need anything. Blokey, that sounds very familiar to me. Let's see if I use Magrine still has the potential to crit, so we'll do that. So we're gonna be using Intimidate coupled with Plague Grenade to keep things on the level. I think I'm gonna try again for the blind here. Nice. Yeah, so Intimidate to keep the taunt up. Taunt against the general doesn't do that much, but I also don't want to be consuming my combos with the leper because Audrey benefits so greatly from them. So that is about all I know about Australia, Blokey, is that every corner is filled with absolute terror. So if there is a thing, it is full of spiders. Is my rough understanding of Australia. I have never been, but yes, that seems like a pretty common state of affairs. Let's see. So we still have plenty of taunt. I don't really want to blind myself because that will put me in a situation where I can't hit the taproot anymore. But we might as well not hit. No, actually, I think we still want to hit the taproot. What am I talking about? What time is it where you are, Blokey, by the way? Because we were talking a bit earlier about kind of time zones, etc. 40% debuff resist. I don't think it's even worth the smoke bomb here. (1:47 a.m.) So yeah, so my timing of stream is not particularly well suited to Australia, but go figure. Yeah, we knew that was coming. Ooh, double resist. Virtuoso doing insane work here. Let's see, no combo token this time, so we're gonna slow down a bit, but 28 for 5 turns feels pretty good. Do I want to use... I think I'll just fade to black here. Yeah, that combo feels good. Keep the Intimidate up. and keep removing the growth. Okay, so it's almost 3 p.m. Argentina. Also, great timing for Argentinian audiences. Also, welcome from Argentina, Thana.
An unavoidable end.
I'm going hard on the this particular sorcery. We've had larger, obviously, but now it's 32 for 4 turns. It's all these crits from Audrey. 36 for 5 turns. Oh, the more crits. 40 for 5 turns. Hot diggity daffodils. What can I say? Them's some numbers. Although one of the things that I don't particularly like about the blight system is that it is not an accurate representation of the actual damage that you're going to do, because those blights are all going to time out at different times. I think I'm going... What are you at? You're at 4? That's my min roll here. So I'm gonna greed this a little bit. We'll see if I pay for it. That is about perfect, I feel like. Yeah, that is absolutely true, Rat, and okay, I don't particularly like that, but hopefully we just get the kill here. Let's see. Yeah, we're not going to get the Solemnity anymore, so I think we just say adios to the General. I don't remember having any trinkets that I was particularly excited about, but we didn't fully go over it. So let's see. So we like that. Insulating Insignia. Random ally gets that. Gain on miss if first round combo. Footman's Grog is bad now. General's Dream Trophy, we could start lunging more aggressively. But yeah, these were pretty terrible, all things considered.
The loathing festers.
The loathing festers. We still have 57 candle, torch. Not candle, torch. So we'll do that, and this is gonna be the ultimate. I mean, do we want to... None of these are armor, are they? Gain on miss if first round combo. I don't really want to do that. Maybe I could leave the Bouncer's Belt, to be perfectly honest. I want to use this armory key, but we need something to enable it. I think Footman's Grog is pretty much trash, unfortunately. Ever since they dropped the flat damage reduction, it's been not that interesting. This is a straight upgrade, although not that interesting. And then, let's see, we can swap back combat items. I like Audrey having this. I think I like grenades here. Actually, we were going to do... I want to start using some of this. This clotting powder can go. We have too much of it. And then toss the laudanum there. I think the fisherman's net can also get trashed. All right. Oh yeah, and we're locked in for this resistance encounter, but that will zero out our loathing, which is good. Now,
Resigned to the end of things.
with the annotated textbook and Slugger on Paracelsus, there's some strong potential for me to move Paracelsus into the 3 slot once everybody is locked. Ooh, Darkest Dungeon, Pitch Black Dungeon. Thank you for linking that, Rob. Let's see. That Pitch Black run was just... Oh, it ended so poetically. Absolutely one of the greats of all time. I should have definitely faded to black on Sarmenti, so we could have gotten a stress heal off on Baldwin. Let's see. You're already dead. You're fine. I think I'm just gonna go for that. By the way, Rob, I see you starting to use the chat across, and I'm super curious for any feedback you have on what is working well with it and what is not working well. So please don't hesitate to let me know the good, the bad, and the ugly. It seems to be working okay. Let's see. Oh, that was the oversprung pocket watch popping off. Let's see. What do I want to do here? I mean, I guess I can just swing for the fences. Two and four. Let's get rid of you, and then now we're in good position to get a stress heal off on Baldwin. Tell me in what way, Rob. Are they not working? At least in the on-screen messages, I can't tell what I was responding to. I'm not sure I fully understand, but I'm interested. You have my attention. Like, are you talking about like the features of Discord itself, or? I think we're in Solemnity range, so I kind of want to hold off here. Yeah, we have time. Do you understand it now, Innie, or are you still baffled? A crit here kills, which I don't really like. All right. Definitely take that. Bulwark Band, I don't think I care too much for. Yeah, so that's something I can't change, though, Rob, unfortunately. But I was wondering if you had any feedback on the way that your messages are showing up in the other chats. I don't know if you can see them, but I've been trying to tinker around with that. I think Insulating Insignia can go. Okay, who can take the hit with Paracelsus? Neither of them, but I guess I'll take these two over the other one. No, I'm puzzled why the on-screen response would help anyone. So it's not the on-screen, right? That's kind of the thought, Innie, is that it actually inserts it into the chat. That's the concept. Oh, well, there's that. Interesting. So the stun is for next time. So I guess we can use Indiscriminate Science to handle that if we want to. We're definitely doing some good work on this guy. Yeah, I actually kind of love that the stun shows up this way, because that means I can use that to get rid of it. Yeah, I mean, I think on-screen chat is kind of everyone's de facto, but I know some people like to see things show up in the chat itself. Let's see. I don't love... I'm going to try and burn off the riposte with the leper here, but we'll see. Yeah, I know the on-screen chat can just be difficult. That's my only concern with it. Is that, you know, it's somewhat fleeting. It can be hard to see at times. Why did I hit that guy and not this guy? Let's not think too hard about that. I was like, I gotta get rid of the riposte with Baldwin, and then just did not. Just did not. The oversprung pocket watch doing some good work, I must say. Oh, the flagellant. I missed the flagellant. So I don't care where they're looking, Rob. I mean, I agree with you in general, but like, you know, I kind of look at it as 6 of 1. If the stream is open, I'm doing something right, right? That's my my 2 cents on the matter.
Steady yourself.
Nice. These bonus actions, I'm digging them. I'd like to get the, I mean, the heal on Baldwin isn't actually, yeah, there's no heal to be gotten. So we'll just do that. But yeah, our stress is looking good. And I think if we can lock... Oh my gosh, is that a 3rd Songbook of Touching Dirges? Holy cow. Oh yeah, if the Flagellant was an enemy, that would be some type of terror for sure. Let's see, Sprawlmanac? We still might go to the Sprawl for our final region. I think Alembic Retort definitely is trash. And then... Oh, I've been forgetting to do Clotting Powder. I think we let the Ablative Powder go. I think we maybe do that there, get rid of that, and then... I'm just not using our combat items effectively. It's shameful. I think you are right, Ryan, for sure. Let's see, 4... Look at this though. I'm gonna need some stress healing to go with it, but like, holy smokes, for 3 stress we can basically max all our relationships. And then Pipeweed is gonna take half of that away. We need a bit more. I'm gonna let the single crow's feet go. And then we have double science here that will also yield us a candle, but we're gonna take some stress, I guess, doing the first science. Yeah, 4 baubles could have also gone, but like after we got burned by that that sweet damage trinket, the crow's feet is not going to get used. If I'm not actively using it and I'm not doing another general fight, like what am I going to use the crow's feet on? For science! So the combo here is super tempting, but I think it's all about, like, I might use the Spore Grenade here. Yeah, we're pretty full. I don't mind getting a little extra goodness going. Oh man, these extra actions are so... I really underestimated. I really underestimated it. Withstand? I mean, I think maybe just continuing the intimidation over here is good. 9. That puts this guy almost dead. I think we might kill him before he acts. Yeah, looks like Paracelsus is going to get the work done. And I think with the General's Trophy, this team is going to become pretty formidable. I don't know if I want Paracelsus in the 4 slot, though, or the 3 slot. There's a temptation both ways, but like Paracelsus is so squishy that I'm nervous about having them locked in the 3 slot. But Incision would do a ton of work because we have Slugger to go with it.
Well done.
Remove the block token. Free actions abound when least expected. This one I'll just go for a Solemnity, get that last stress ticked off. Always with the Unguard. Is it just me, or are we, like, critting kind of a lot all of a sudden? I guess it's probably mostly from tokens. Another action. We are the riposte remover.
A little help impeccably timed.
Break is an interesting skill. I don't think we have it. We do have it unlocked. So let me look at it again here. So it blinds us. It does a decent chunk of damage. It ignores blind when comboed, and it ignores block, and it removes block. Yeah, I could see it being pretty beneficial for this group.
Cooperation is the key.
Okay, you're already fully stress healed, so no goodness coming out of that one for you. Kaboom. I think the leper's primary attack is one of my favorite animations. All right. Still got a slot. Double academic studies. I don't mind picking up the food here. This is still only a stack of 4 baubles. I guess we're picking up this type of baubles, so the fertile dirt baubles I'll get rid of. I always forget which metal goes with which. Like, the tangle strikes me as like fertile dirt world. Ooh, the drone pipe? Alright, everybody wants to do it, so the question is, who is the most hated of them all? It looks like... Looks like Baldwin benefits the most from this one, and I don't mind him picking up the stress. Cowardice. That I don't love. The Astroglass Flute. A little extra stress healing. Well, it's changed now. Random ally on turn start. Oh, interesting. I'll probably still use it. Do I care about the greater clotting cure? Not really. Not gonna move the needle for us. Oh, The Martian was such a good movie, Rob.
Up ahead.
Doing some science.
Research.
So good. It was indeed the leper. Picking up cowardice. Ooh. Yep. 15% chance to back 3. Oof. I mean, I gotta fight a Shambler, right? We were just talking about how exciting fighting a Shambler would be. Also, it's gonna zero out our torch. That's kind of fun. Wait, it's a stress damage negative. I always get confused by the negative symbol in front of stress damage. Is that reducing stress or increasing stress? Either way, let's do it on Sarmenti to get some of that benefit. Doomsayer. All right, Shambler time. It is the worst person to get it.
Walker from beyond the stars. A shambling horror.
I want the combo here. So I'm gonna, even though I blinded, I'm still gonna do that. Oh, the combo did not result in a positive. It's a non-ordained Shambler, so we'll probably not have too hard a time. Okay, a whole lot of nothing out of that one, but that's okay. I think it was still worth using the grenade.
Collaboration confers advantage.
No combo's a bit of a bummer. Removing a Clapper Claw seems good. I'm getting really used to these extra actions. I need to be careful. I'm kind of taking them for granted. Run invalid. No first turn kill. I have failed us. I know. Love to see that though. Resist on the crit feels a bit of a bummer, but this is so good. The double actions, like when I don't get them I'm gonna be sad, but two? I think we can give you two.
A slow dissection.
Yeah, this Shambler has seen better days, but I think it has a high death's door now. So, all right, I guess I don't get to check, but whoops. Sorry, Shambler. Have a great life.
Well done.
We're gonna come out of this with less stress than we entered? Is that a is that a thing? This team, I tell you what.
Lethality writ large.
Hey, Josh, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Let's see, 5, 4, we need to hit for 1. All right, we'll do that. That gets her done. Wait, am I really below half? Wow, okay. Surprising. That was a bit of an optical illusion on that one. Let's, just for BM, we'll Dead of Night the Shambler's corpse, desecrating it completely. All right, 0 stress coming out of a Shambler. Plus 25 flame is good news. Ooh, wow. Look at that. That's the hookup and a half. That Shambler got wrecked. And then we also have Eyes of the Void. Apply on hit if stress equal to 5. Yeah, the Eyes of the Void we're probably not going to use. But the Otherworldly Fragments are super good. Oh yeah, Rob, that was epic, to be sure. I think, without question, I'll put this here. I'm kind of attached to the 10% HP here. How much is that? Oh, it's so little, right? It's 3 HP. I'm gonna come back to regret saying that, but I'm gonna swap that in. Eyes of the Void. I want so badly to make this work, but like, there's no way. There's no way. I guess with like Laudanum you might be able to do it, but like, there it is, turn 0. Epic piece of historical ridiculousness for sure. I think I'm gonna get rid of the Sprawl Almanac. I've been hanging on to this for way too long. It's just, we're probably gonna go to the Sprawl, but I don't think we can afford to do it. And then I used up a Thunderclap grenade, so there we go. We're good. All right, now this is going to be Deacon and or Herald. which does mean that I think an extra smoke bomb is in order. Yeah, I do remember you clipping it, Innie, for sure. We'll let the crow's feet go. But yeah, that was an epic de-shamblering. An epic de-shambling. So the thing I'm worried about is we have these songbooks of touching dirges. Alright, is there anything else I want to switch up before we go? I think we're good. I'm never sure which I prefer to see in this fight. If I prefer to see a deacon or a cardinal. I think I prefer to see a deacon, but they're kind of the more annoying of the two. Range skills, less damage, so let's get that going. Not having to worry about generating crit tokens from the altar is also... Oh, did I forget to blind this guy? I forgot to blind this guy. That's sloppy. Yeah, that was an extremely avoidable amount of stress that we just took there. Whoops. Well, could have gotten resisted, so I guess I shouldn't... I don't really want to shuffle everybody, so I'm just going to use the Plague Grenade. Those are the targets I want to hit anyways.
An unavoidable end.
Trying to get this guy blinded to mitigate a little bit of the disaster that is currently afoot. And I want to zero everybody's stress out as best I can, just because we are, that's going to be a worship, though? Yeah. Alright, so they won't get a second worship off, so we can ignore them now. But yeah, because we're going to be potentially using all those songbooks of touching dirges, I would love to get our stress low so that we are slightly less punished for our shenanigans. Let's see, I think... Given that it's blinded, I want to save the combo for here. Zero out the stress here. I probably shouldn't have cleared that corpse. Audrey could have used it, but... it must have been a range turn. Got it. Virtuoso. Don't sleep on it. So melee skills, so I think we're best off still trying to fish for the blind if we can get it. My plan to leave with zero stress seems to be slipping. I could have laudanуmed Sarmenti, for sure. Still can. Should.
The pulse slows. Sanity returns.
Why does this chop not show? Oh, it's because we're not blinded. So we don't use the combo when we're not blinded. How curious. That's interesting. I don't think I knew that the combo is only consumed if you use it. Bye-bye, baby. 3 to 5. I mean, 1 to 3 with the dot is still better. If I get a second action here, I will probably Solemnity, just to zero things out. Now, the ultimate greed would be to use the Thunderclap to try to stop this guy from getting another action. But I don't think I'm gonna... I don't think I'm gonna bank on that. Yeah. He did a lot of single targets, which is very kind. Perfect timing, coward. The leper has a trinket that is called the Unsprung Pocket Watch, I believe. We'll look at it in a second, but it grants extra turns pretty frequently. Are you serious? We just got a 4th Songbook of Touching Dirges. This is actually kind of insane. We're not going to have the stress healing to use all 4 Songbook of Touching Dirges, but let's take a look. So the Oversprung Pocket Watch is an extra action 60% of the time and a stun 40% of the time. Very, very cool, especially with a Poet Leper who has high stun resist. Because yes, the stun can be resisted, as Tenebrae mentioned. Very, very clutch. Okay, we'll do all that, and then we still have to get rid of 2 things. Oh, we have 2 of these Dark Impulses and another Spoken Sharply. No thank you, no thank you, and Eyes of the Void. As much as I wanted, like, to figure out how to use it on the final fight and just destroy everything with, like, Laudanum plus that, I think that is a bit too complicated to execute on. Buttressing Band is good. We probably want to get that out there.
The place is a little worse for wear.
Eagle Eye for Audrey. That's quite nice. And then Anemic for Baldwin is what it is. We do have another Bounty Hunter offer. Ooh. Flapjacks? So let's see. Whiskey Barrel is amazing here, as are the Whittling Tools. Trinkets are extremely garbage. So playing cards are interesting. Whiskey Barrel is interesting. Where are we going?
Rain, fire, and rot. Is there no sanctuary?
We're probably going to the Sprawl. I think we're going to the Sprawl here. We already did a Shroud earlier, and I don't want to pick up any more. And Maze should potentially mean that we have more options for how to get to where we need to go. 5 Mastery feels pretty good also. Now let's see. I think we're going to have to use some stuff. So let's at the very least use 2 Songbooks of Touching Dirges. And then we'll see where our relationships are. Where my Amorous is at. Oh, it's not too late. Never too late for Amorous. So let's see. So that puts us at... Yeah, so using more Songbooks of Touching Dirges, like, would be beneficial, but we'll probably hang on to the 2 that remain. And then we need to get rid of a bit more stuff here before we're going to be able to do it. Do we want looting trinkets? I mean, do we have trash in here? Academics map is pretty much trash. We're going to do that. We'll let that go. I don't think we've never gotten flapjacks. Are flapjacks a good food? Question mark? Exclamation point? That would be a question that I have. Let's see. Let's grab the Whiskey Barrel to clean up some of our stress and also apparently damage some of our relationships. Lame. It's mainly Paracelsus that's struggling. 1 more Touching Dirge gets these 2 a relationship. I kind of want to do it. I think I'm going to do it. Ooh, she resisted it too.
While the heart
I mean, flapjacks are amazing in real life.
Never die.
Uh-oh. Looks like... Give me one moment here. Yeah, interesting. Okay. There we go. The YouTube chat should be restored. There's some type of weird timeout on that. Now let's see. Who, you and Sarmenti are the last two. So let's do that, which also gets rid of some stress. Playing cards for Tactical Thinker can be pretty appealing here. Yeah, we're riding pretty high on money, so I'm going to get that. Definitely going to get the healing solve. They keep offering us the assay gear. Don't think I don't see you, game. 2 thunderclaps, healing solve. Okay. That's all good. The buttressing band. I think I'm going to swap in for that. So now, the ordering I'm still not convinced on. How exactly I want to go about ordering our team. Oh, these are armor too. We need a weapon trinket, though. Because I want the damage off of it. Where the heck is all the glitter balls and the swords, etc.? We are getting more trinkets now. So let's do this. I guess let's get... So I'm tempted to go for Incision. Oh, Alchemist also comes with stun resist. How curious. Yeah, given that we have the annotated textbook. Well, wait, so the annotated textbook is just increasing Incision's crit chance to be the same as Noxious Blasts, right? So this is 5%, stays at 5%. This goes to 15%. So it'd be a 25% chance, crit chance on Incision. That's probably better for us. If we put Paracelsus in the 3 slot, leave Audrey in the 4 slot. Siemens boots become completely worthless because we're using the trophy. So we'll do that. For now, I'll put this here, I guess. Because the anchoring charm isn't that useful. Let's see. Anything else? Really jonesing for a weapon. But let's do mastery. So I'm gonna commit to Incision on Paracelsus. I think Harvest and Slice Off are probably both good. I also want to get Thrown Dagger. Slice Off is questionable. We could also put Finale on the board because we have a fair amount of stuff and we're not going to get pushed back by it, but I really don't like the days on it. I think we're better off just... The Vulnerable will be good for us, potentially. We also haven't upgraded anything over here. Withstand is quite good. With these extra actions, maybe we go... Withstand, and we could go Break. Oh. Something funky has happened with my tablet, Rob. Is that showing up on screen? No, it's not. Oh, interesting. Hold on a second here. Give me one moment. Oh. Whoa. Something exploded. Oh. Spooky. All right. Well... Let me get it back up and running. I thought the issue was just a quick reload there, but that's... Hold on a second here. Hold on a second here. Sorry, everybody, for the momentary outage. Any messages that were sent, sadly, won't show up now, but hopefully that gets sorted, and then I will figure out that stack trace tonight. Okay, so we just picked up Withstand, and then I was looking at Break. I'm not super enamored with Break. You have most of the stuff I need you to have for the time being. Oh, we could toss Lunge on there, though. How much is... Would Deadeye be hurting us with Lunge, though? Eh, it'd be hurting us fairly. Yeah, Innie, it appears to not be working. I think we may, let's see. Yeah, I think whatever has gone wrong has gone wrong. Although, Innie, you need to put that in the other chat for it to work. There's a new chat thread because I haven't got it resuming to the same one. So try that again in the other one. Yeah, let me hit that button. There we go. That should fix it. Try it now, Innie. Good thing that happened while we were in the inn. Otherwise, it would have been very distracting. I like Slice Off here. Do I? We're going to end up wasting the vulnerable token a lot. I don't know that I care that much for Slice Off. Upgraded Magnesium Rain. You still think the Shroud is the correct choice. Why? Welcome back, everybody. Sorry for that. Why do you think Shroud is the right choice? It's because of the music and the seafaring. I see. All right. Yeah, I think we're sticking with the Sprawl. We had our sea shanties. Innie the composer, as always. Do we want to get the Flapjack life? Do we want to live our best Flapjack life? We'd have to dump Leaf Spring, which I don't think is a huge deal. Yeah, I kind of want to do it.
Your academic instincts.
We're gonna try out Flapjacks now. What do we have here? We have playing cards. Braggart is great on you. Braggart Overrode Coward, doubly fantastic. We'll put that there. We don't really need these Soothing Poultices anymore. Hang on to the Songbook of Touching Dirges. Cool. I think we're good for a Sprawl outing. Wouldn't mind a Hoarder either.